Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Hollow Knight Silksong. Sherma's tired, she's sitting here. And anyway, we're just gonna try to move forward and be very calm about it. Cause I've already quit the game in a huff, and I would like to keep playing it. And maybe if I just behave carefully, then we can do that. Because we've got a boss fight to do. I always run into this thing, and, well, you know, it's fine. I'm not very good, and that's okay. Because there's this boss that I can't beat, which isn't like, you know, whatever. I'll fight a boss. But the run there, you know, it's alright. We're just gonna play it. We're gonna run back slowly each time, and it's fine. You know, lack of patience. That's how it gets you. Alright. So this one's called The Last Judge, and we lose to them. And that one they pull back, and you know, I thought they would throw it lower than that. And much too slow. But you see, that's the core of the problem, is that it takes longer to get there than it does to lose. But if I just stay calmer than I've ever been in my whole life about it, then we might be able to move forward, right? Right. Oh, wow. Rough. And you know, that's two mistakes in a row. Gotta be much more careful about the positioning here, because I often, due to my excitable nature, will you know, try to be too aggressive there, and I think just chilling and trying to really get the timing of the attacks down, because I'll often just like take hits by swinging like 8 times and charge right into him to try to get a hit type of thing. It takes so long to get through this one. Oh my god. Anyway. That one's a problem. I don't know. I'm not sure how to get through that section any quicker, which is really at the core of my annoyance. because I don't see a way where I could run straight forward and ignore that thing that I don't want to look at. But again, if you just lie to yourself and say you don't care, it becomes true. That's science. Because really, we can just, you know, if we wanted to win this, we could just wait until she jumps, take the hits, and then, you know, because the jump... Oh, right, of course. Oh, wow. Well, not great. As I was saying, you know, you don't have to hit very often. Like, how hard are the attacks to dodge, really? Not that hard, right? Right, they're not that hard. Oh, right, that emanates from the body. That's not great. Ha, yeah, not that hard, of course. Hey, Dominic, how are you? You say your brother's playing Silksong like Stevie played as well. Yes, I'm trying to maintain a positive attitude. The last stream I did of Silksong lasted like 14 minutes. And ended with me saying the word whatever and uninstalling the game. But I'm trying to be more cheerful and calm about it here. Well, that didn't go how I just have the worst time getting through right here. It's so good at garden. This place is called the Blasted Steps. I won't show on the map if you don't want to see. But I've been playing, I guess, like 20 hours or something total. It's Act 1. I think it's common enough knowledge that there's more than one act. I'm like unspoiled for what goes on in the game, but I do know that you know, the game starts by saying Act 1. They don't say that in the game if there's not a further act, right? But yeah, so I came here a weird way, but yeah, so you start out, you know, down here, and then I sort of went up this way, and I went kind of backwards for a while, and then, you know, this is like the before the Citadel or whatever it's called, right? And then I went like over this way, and there's also another place that's like up here called Bilewater. It's awful, but I've got a fast travel point there. It just doesn't show up on the map for reasons, because I don't have the map to that area. But yeah, but I'm just trying to do this, and I'm not very good. And the run back saps my spirits here. Because, like, I totally don't mind grinding a boss fight, but... like, it just takes so long, and then you can die in, like, 4 seconds. I mean, if you're me, because I'm not very good. But yeah, I was playing a bunch, and then I just sort of, like, quit. I mean, I was playing other stuff that I was enjoying, too, but really, it was that... I just got mad at platforming stuff. And I said to myself, isn't the game just going to be a lot of platforming stuff? But, you know, I really like the fighting. I really like the fighting, and I love the story. It's just, you know, you gotta... Why do I have to fight this boss? As far as I know, this boss is the last thing I can do that I haven't done. As far as I know. There are places I haven't been, but from what I've identified, I need other movement techniques to be able to go, right? Like, basically, I don't think I can jump that high or whatever. Because I guess, like, a lot of people, this Sinner's Road thing and then this place over here is called Biowater. I guess a lot of people go to where I am right now before they do all of this. So even if I wanted to, like, go over here, as far as I know, I've done everything I can do over there with what I have access to. So, whether or not that's true. Like, I haven't gone back over everything, but I've gone over most of everything again. So basically, if I want to keep playing the game, I have to do this. Because everything else is already done. I've got those little orange markers on the map are like places where, like, if I had a key, I could do something maybe, or I can't jump high enough there. And there's this slab place, but, like, I need keys there too. So it's just basically, like, as far as I know, I gotta fight them. You fight them in order to get into the building, and you get into the building so that you can, like, go yell at the people who made you mad by kidnapping you in the first place, which, to be very fair, understandable. I hate everything. And anyway, and it takes so much longer to get here than it does to lose this fight. Awesome. Ah. Well, that was wasteful. Alright, so a lot of bad choices there. Whenever I start making mistakes, it compounds, because, you know, you have the feeling of making mistakes, which, you know, leads to, you know, suffering. Making mistakes is the path to the dark side. You say I got this. I mean, maybe not. I'm more or less committed to trying for a while. And if I lose for like an hour or so, then I'll probably put it down for the day. But, I mean, I quite like the game most of the time. And I certainly don't want to quit for a boss. I just wish I wish I had a cheat mode to teleport here every time. I would use it. I would use it so much. Oh, me. Talk about careless. You know, pogoing takes more time to get a hit. If I was going to spam the hits, we should have just... She does not. The crest that I'm using, which is sort of like what determines what your attack set is, right? It's called the Wanderer's Crest, which is somewhat unique among them. I think it's the only one that can critically hit, but it can critically hit. So sometimes it'll do like a gold sounding hit, for lack of a better word, and it looks, rather than like this sort of, it looks like a charmed hit, you know. It's got a little particle effect on it. It tingles. But really, I was just doing it because that's where I came in at. I didn't know she was gonna stagger. If you're on a boss's head like that, it's safe unless they jump into you, which they always will. But you can do it like twice if you know what animation they're doing, basically, was what my thought was. So there, I knew the animation was to go, and then there would be stuff on the ground in specific places, and I was thinking I would be on top of her and get 2 hits for free, and then when she went to choose the next animation, I would jump over, so I would dodge the fire and all that. But instead, I just dropped right through due to being bad. Anyway, let's try it again. Like that ting there, that was a critical hit. I don't know how much more damage it does. It's some. The game doesn't tell you. Of course, this is not her final form. I've only got the further form than this once. Yep. Oh, man. There we go. And now it's like longer things. Oh, she fell down. Oh, well, bad. Got to recover. We still got a couple hits in us. Can't have too much left in her, right? Well. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, got the heal off. Oh, no. We still got 2 hits left. Up. No, 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 no. We got one hit. Yes! Okay. You know, I'm glad it made me nervous. I bet that would have killed me. That would have, yeah, I just thought it was going to be another phase or something. That made me nervous. I think that would have hit me. That might have been hard to take. Alright. Cutscene? And this is the Citadel. We are given to understand that the people, spiders running it, are not good. Hey, Act 2, here we go. Citadel of Song. Objective updated. We've now got 94 out of the 100 bugs for that wish. Yes, the final arbiter of the blasted steps tests to ensure only the sinless ever step beyond the grand gate. All right. Alright, change the name of the stream to reflect the new reality. And now it's time to see somewhere new. The Citadel. Machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Insert rosaries, obviously. Grand Gate map. Okay, so it appears that the Citadel is a pretty large place, huh? All right. Yes, pretty large indeed. Now we have one hit. And maybe it'll set our save point to the beginning if we get hit by something. We can't. Yeah, we can't make that jump. Maybe they will give me something to make these jumps. Oh. Well. I guess we'll hit this. This machinery is... Oh. I broke it. Hey, Luke. Thank you for congratulations. Well, it's nice to see you and carry on with your days. I'm glad we got to touch base and all. But yes, we heroically defeated the boss, and now we can continue playing the game. Alright, rosaries here. C15, that's a good amount. I don't even know what it buys me. A bench. Good. Alright. Yeah, so time for us to just keep on rolling through. Do we want to put anything different on? I mean, probably not. Ah. Well, we're gonna see what this one is. Yeah, so they're both the same thing. They charge you 15 in order to get in. The door breaks. Underworks. And now there are flying enemies again. That's good. We have a very good trap for them. This place is so cool. The music's wonderful. Is that like a walking dude, or is that a picture of like a thoroughfare? Like a road sign? We will inspect. A crude map of the Underworks. Take map? Obviously. Take map. If a game ever gives you the option to take a map, you gotta take map. And if you don't, you know, if I made a game, I would punish somebody for taking the map. Maybe in a crime thrilling trial like in Chrono Trigger. But that would be, you know, derivative. Alright, so they still have regular steam vents, and these are the drape bats, right? Well, these are the drape bats. But so the bench remembers, right? So that's okay. It's like you just wouldn't be able to use it, you know. What have we here? Bone scroll. That's good. That's like a lore drop. And he pays for them. Hey, Orange Shruggy. I accept your, very complicated message. I don't know what it all stands for, but it's good to see you. I hope you're feeling alright. We got past our little roadblock. It seems really nice, like, I know when I hear everywhere Freedom of Information Warhammer 4th edition. The roadblock, there is this boss that I wasn't beating, but moreover called Last Judge. But it wasn't that long. It was just like maybe 30 or 45 seconds. But basically I died quicker in the boss fight than it took me to get back to it, and I was getting annoyed. But it may too have been, you know, if you're not in the right mindset for something, sometimes you don't have a good time doing it. At least it's certainly been true for me. Even doing things that I like, if I'm not in a good mood for it. Alright, so it falls down and makes a temporary platform. Good. I was afraid that the unpleasant platforming challenges would be over and I could just fight a bunch of enemies. It's unique how many ways they have found to make me miserable. Nah, I kid. I like this game. I guess every game struggles with how to make things challenging without feeling annoying. Here I am in the dark again. Oh, well. Guess we'll go right. Sucks to be you, buddy. Oh, these are worthless. Oh, I fell down. This game really nails the ambiance and the sound, and the fighting's so great, even when it does stuff like that you don't really comprehend. We're gonna run in here. Oh, there's a thing! I can't get to it. We'll have to find a different way to get to the thing. We will find a way to get back to where we were. And with a little bit of scribing on the map, we see more of what's going on there. So we can go down, maybe? Oops. Wow, these are worthless. Alright, That was a big old guy. And we have updated the wish. We have found enough bugs to make that bug happy. And we'll go back to the halfway home in Greymoor, and we'll do that as soon as we get, you know, a fast travel point. If indeed there is one to be gotten. And if not, I don't actually know if we can walk back out or not, but, you know, it won't be too... It won't take too long to leave in the event that we wish to. Whoops. Ha, got him. Trap kill. Ah. Oh, well. Now we get to walk back there again. Right. Okay, that doesn't work either. So I can't jump and I can't dash. Right. You know what? Let's just leave. Let's just see if they'll let us leave. Let's go. Let's go turn in the quest. Whatever. Oh, never mind. We can't do that. Alright, well. I guess we can't leave. Well, that didn't go well. How annoying. You say you're not gonna lie, Froggy? What's up? That is pretty funny. Well, you know. We've just been... Oh man, this is tough. This is really tough. This is 10 times worse than it was running back to that boss fight. I don't know. Maybe I should have quit the game whenever I did. Maybe I correctly identified that everything to come in this game wasn't going to be fun for me. No, because it's not that it's not fun. I really like it. I just don't like it after the first time I do it in a row. You know, the running and the jumping isn't good enough to make me want to do it 8 times in a row. So it's in like a paradoxical point where the people that are good at the game don't play the same places over and over again because they're good at it. And people like me who are terrible get to go through this room like 40 times. No, that's overstating it. It can't be more than like 5 or 6 times we've died. I don't know, it can be. It can be. And it doesn't help that, you know, the lights are mainly out. Because I remember stuff like shapes in an indistinct way where, like, there's a big rectangle there. But I certainly don't remember it in the way that, like, oh, it's going to be dark here and then an invisible thing will hit you with spikes. Like, that's not how my memory works. And it never will be. Which probably is going to doom me in this game. Alright. Now we figure out how to beat that guy. You make him run into the spikes. The only problem is if there's another one, Oh, well now that part's down. We finally got up to this side, so now we can get up slightly quicker next time. What have they got? Oh, it's just money. After all that, I was hoping it'd be something cool. A bench, that is very cool indeed. It's one of those things where it's like they don't want you to be able to freely walk back. They're like, yeah, you can rest, but alright, so keep on going left and we might be able to open up a thing to traverse down that way. So that's where we're going to pursue rather than going back right, if it'll let us. We'll leave that worthless thing until later. No, I mean, I guess it's fine. Oh. Nope. I don't know what this is, but we'll see. Speak now, thy confession will be heard. Ellipsis. You have confessed a sin most grave, and must by works cleanse yourself. Return to your task and work off cycle, neither eating nor supping, till a new cycle begins. By the grace of Father Eternal, may you never tire, toil and be forgiven. Yikes. So they just have a machine to take your money and then tell you did something wrong even when you don't say anything? Good. Well, maybe we'll do it better this next time. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like this tool more than all the other tools, so but of course that let us know we were on the right track, which is important in a game like this, because when you have, you know, an arena room, that means definitively that something will happen there. Well, that went even worse than the first time. That went even worse than the second time. Okay, so the one guy does the spinny thing and is very good at doing 2 damage, and the other guy does 2 damage if you bump into him. He also does the jump that then extends the pin very far. And together, you know, you get to fight one and then the other one. And then both of them again. And with a mighty parry, and we end up getting somehow the heal off that did the damage. And yeah, you know, I did it on purpose. And Hornet's just like old lady, and she's like, "Brr." But you know, I'm always... No! After 2 graceful parries, we die. Well, the arena guys won't be back. That's not how the game works. Not yet, anyway, so... You know, we weren't in full form there to fight that bug. And of course, it might take a while to get back there again, since I'm just so bad at running and jumping. You'd think a guy that played as much Mario as me would be better at running and jumping, but you'd be wrong. Oh. And they were just guarding that area in case you wanted to go there and and lose. Oh. Oh. What? That was so weird, okay. Wonderful parry skills. What have we here? More money. Great. Now we have to try to fall straight down here. It works. There's one right up there. You can see its little beady eyes. Oh. Really could have used a pogo there. Nah, we just gotta go around a little bit. Yeah, no big deal. Wow, a bench we don't have to pay for. What will they think of next? Right, so there's all that stuff over there that either that was blocked off and I never checked, but we'll mark it as a location of interest because we haven't looked there. The Coral Chambers. This is where they all get together to sing, obviously. Huh. Yeah. You know, sometimes they just want you to see what it looks like more. They're like, by the way, we spent a lot of time on this, so although you can go around, nice. We've run back over. Like, yes, I was like, well, if going down wasn't the right way, this must be. No, that was going in there. We can still, yes, go this way. There's a little sign there. Nobody knows what it means. Map? Yes, a model of the Citadel. And we will insert rosaries. And not for the first time, I am very pleased that I have a whole bunch of money in reserve. But wow, alright, so as far as this map is concerned, the center of the Citadel is just right here around the corner. But given how long Act 1 was, I don't expect to get there in 5 minutes. Yeah, there's a lot of areas on this map. And of course, since I'm not very good, there will be lots of opportunities to walk over them several times. Oh, it's Lace. She has returned. Hey, Liam, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, you know, I quit the game the other day, but now I'm back. And things are going fine. Hades 2 comes out next week, and I'm super excited to play nothing but that for like 100 hours. But I think I'm going to take my vacation for work in the next little bit of time, like the next month or so. So you're doing well. Finally tuning in because you got the first in a day or two ago. Awesome. Well, welcome back. All right. Well, Lace is here. Pale child, you return only to mock? Neither you nor your land have proven my match. This sleeping citadel shall be no different. Boom, roasted. Spider dear, why must you remain so distressingly optimistic? The power that waits above you cannot conceive. Who would snuff that hope with barely a glance? Fool child, you still think me blind to the form of your liege, having come this far? This land's grandeur, the devotion of its bugs, and the curse that befalls them. The signs are clear. Your kingdom is in the thrall of a creature beyond bug, one of that higher caste. Whatever its desire for my silk and my shell, it shall find I am quite attached to both. And Lace, finds this amusing. Ha ha ha. Marvelous! So the spider knows something of the fathomless beings, and still it hopes to stand against one. A god. Where do you hide this boundless strength you claim, spider? I've watched you struggle towards us. Yours is a painful, broken trek. One needs grace to stand before the divine. Then best you keep watching, child. I've found those who claim themselves a god can rarely match the title. Yes. Hornet's so hardcore, and experience tells me even gods can fall. She's mad. She ran off. Objective updated. Oh, they are... Oh, this song's so good. Whoops. Well, time to walk back. It's not too far, right? Yeah. It's just through that one really big room. Oh, right, but we had the thing there, right? Apparently I can't make the jump, though. We'll just need a running start. Oh. Now that we've gotten there, a bunch of these random mobs and stacks earlier on will have animated. There might be something to that. Perhaps we should check on... Especially there's like one of these guys? Nope. The music's so interesting. Oh wow, yeah, no, there's it's gonna be significantly harder to get back there, huh? Choir flyer. Choir flyer. Choir Hornhead, a full-grown former pilgrim serving the Citadel. Disciple of the choir. So the bugs have a sort of, like, caste system going on, right, where... You know, the favored pilgrims get the better jobs where they get to sing and then, like, threaten travelers, and then the worst ones have to do all the work. The perceived to be worse ones. It just breaks my heart to think of Sherma in here with a chime like one of these monsters. Oh no, with the steel chair. But yeah, before we came here, we did, like, a lot of stuff, though. Because I did Sinner's Road, And then there's this biowater place too, and I got the fast travel point there. I mean, like I went through a lot of it, but I just never found a map to it, so I can't prove that I've been there. I've been there though. And then in biowater, I teleport up to the slab place, but like yeah, All right, let's try not to die. Oh, wow. Threw it right at me. And money. You know, technically finding things. And of course, Hornet is like controlled by me, so the first thing she's gonna do when walking through a place is think, is that wall breakable? And then later, is that table breakable? What about that light? They really nailed this place. It's a great payoff. And like to like how like because we're people, we associate the aesthetic of these spider webs with sort of like neglect and being let to seed, you know, but because we understand narratively that a spider or something like it is behind what's going on here. Instead, it's like a contrast. Like this is a place that's undecayed, like all of these other places that were broken, that didn't have it all together. You know, this is a place that still has active workers that, you know, are fulfilling their goals. Fountains that still go, and you know, most of the things aren't broken until I show up. And I think it's very interesting. You know, how the points glimmer, like it shows you how much of the efforts of the master of this place are going into their own priorities, and then, you know, how little to the parts that they're not paying attention to at all. Which, I love how they could do that with the cobwebs too, because well, they're not cobwebs, the things that we would think of as cobwebs, but that aren't. Because as the webs are gone, that's actually, like, it looks like things are, oh, you know, maybe it's, you know, shake off the dust sort of thing. But really, it means that the favor of the ruler is not here. And that is what the lack of cobwebs signifies, which is an interesting sort of thing to invert a symbol like that that's near universal. I mean, I have spider webs in my room, but I'm good friends with spiders. They have ever considered me a friend and ally. Spiders don't want to eat anything that I want to eat, and they often want to eat things that I don't like. And also there's this book called Charlotte's Web. And it made me think that if even one spider's capable of being a fine artist and a wise philosopher, then we probably shouldn't get rid of the other ones. All that said, if it becomes necessary for reasons of the game, then, you know, we'll do what we have to do. Oh, back to the slab again, eh? Maybe we can get the heretic key and see what's going on also. I'm like, that glimmered. It did glimmer. It was money. Okay, so this is how I'd be able to get out. If I wanted to. Which I do. We're gonna come right back. But I want to turn in this quest, because quest rewards in this game can often be very good, and I earned it. I earned it by defeating 100 different enemies in this game. I mean, sure, they provided the enemies, but I did some of the work by defeating them. So I wanna turn it in and see what I get. It's so adorable. It's the best Bell Beast. We're gonna go to Bone Bottom and see if anything's different there. And then, you know, we'll probably go to the other places too, you know, see if there's anything for sale. I mean, like, probably sitting on a bench wasn't so great, but I mean, no, we'll just pop up there, and then it doesn't take too long to just run across. Right, yeah. And that is further along than this was anyway, because that big room would be able to be avoided. But it was Greymore, right, yeah. Alright, that dude's not here anymore, but the Wishy Wall, okay, we've got... They want to build a beautiful symbol of hope to stand beside Bone Bottom and welcome all those about to begin their long journey. And I will donate 440 of these things for them. That is what a generous hornet I am. Wish granted. Like, actually is... Yep, this is the faster way. And then we can just bounce on over to Bellheart and see if anything new is there. No, I have completed your request, recording many creatures of Farloom in the journal. Ooh, ma. Look here at the marvelous beasts and bugs, all listed so beautifully. Miss Grown-Up, so many creatures now have you cut and beaten smashed. Their essences linger on you, their scents mix you with your own. Oh no. Ma, Nu simply must sample it for herself. No. Yes. Yeah, you show her, Hornet. The forbidden taste. No understands about some such a fierce predator would be divine. Ugh. But it is not right to do. Such behavior is unfriendly, indeed. Nu's wish to see many fine beasts, though. Miss Grown-Up, you have surely granted it. All of Nu's thanks goes to you. Alright, we grant the wish. Hornet showing a little bit of sass again. I mean, look, Nu's out of line. A line stepper. Nu's wish, it is granted. But Miss Grown-Up will continue cutting creatures and adding them to our journal, of course. I will. Knowing a creature's form and habits is an advantage that can decide the outcome of a battle. Recording these details is worth the effort. Oh yes, it is very much worth it. Nu hopes you will share your new learnings with her often, and take a gift to help with your huntings, Miss Grown-Up. Nu will add a pocket to your tool pouch for the bringings of many tools on your hunts. Nice. Alright, so now we can carry even more tools with us, which is good. Yeah, now we got 9 of these things. And then the 3-use things are now 4-use things, you know. If I wasn't so attached to this crest, I would want to try out like 2 different tools because I kind of like them. I think they're good fun. But I don't know. Reaper could be fine. I just, you know. I like the... What? A boss? Alright, Moorwing. I have heard so many stories about this thing. I was like, I've never seen that thing in my life. Hooray! I thought that I had, like, played the game wrong and we wouldn't be able to fight him. Oh, that one was quick. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, well. Well. Now we have something to do with our time. How fun! I've walked over these lands many a time. This song is so good. Man, not good trap usage there. It's alright, I've got a couple more. Whoops. Ooh. bad. Well, let's try that again. Wow, well, you know, let's try that again. Yes, let's try it again. Let's mark it as Moorwing, because I don't know how well that fight is going. We might be here for a bit. I don't know, probably not like forever. It doesn't appear to be overly complex, and there's a lot of room to move around. It's just a matter of getting the patterns down and not being careless, so, you know, that should be basically automatic. Alright, so... differing audio cues. Yeah, subtle ones. Alright, he's got a little bit of a, like a sound whenever he's about to do that move. And then a little intake there. And then if it's a sort of like a snarly, like a... that's how you know he's gonna do the sort of Talons attack. Now, all that being said, we did just immediately get hit by lots of those, so I'm not sure how useful this analysis has been. But you can hear what attack it's gonna be, and that always helps me in a game. An audio cue can be very useful indeed. Like, right there, you know, it's snarly, so you know to back away, you get a hit. Now he's gonna swoop. And once you train yourself to just know what move it's gonna be, you know, you don't have to react anymore. You can just walk right into it because you don't need to think, you know he's gonna do it, and you want him to hit you. Really the toppest of tier soundtracks. Just a beautiful, beautiful song. Come down to ground. I want to hit you with my sword. Whoops. Well, that went a lot better than any of the other times. It's really just being able to definitively know if he's going to do the Talon attack. Because if he's not, then it's a simpler proposition. Ha! Simple, I say. Get hit by 3 attacks immediately. Get wrecked, self. You know, if you just dash though, because there's a ton of room to dash, right? Ow. And the thing is, they're quite satisfied to fly a little high. Alright, phase 2. I mean, really, it's just the addition of that move. And then, like, a little faster missile speed, it seems like. Maybe slightly less time in between attacks. Ah. And maybe slightly better missile homing. Well, at least we got the heal off. Ah. Hey, Sonic. How are you? Aw, not again. Well, anyway. Yes, again. I'm actually so excited about this. Bosses to fight. And just a totally killer soundtrack. I'm doing alright. You know, one of my favorite games is getting a sequel next week, so I'm very excited about that, and finally got past this thing that I had given up on in the game here. And the hard part of my work week is done. Now I just gotta do all the other hard parts. But as a cook, you know, the weekend, that's the busiest that you are. So you take care of that, and then, you know, it's smooth, stressful sailing until the end. Really? That was bad. Ha! Wow, that was smart. Hey, the double parry was sick, though. Okay, and then we ran into them. Very careless. Well, you know, we got away with it. Oh, wow. Oh, right. Sometimes they do little whirly things. Whoops. One more time with feeling. Oh no, what happened? Oh no. I'm like, I think my controller. There we go. Is it alive? Yes, okay. I'm like, hey, stop jumping! I'm alive, let me jump! When your controller doesn't work, it's like being a ghost. Oh no! I don't get my act together, Hornet is going to be just that. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Wow, that was different. Oh. You know, that was a good move. I was like, I'll just go over here and then I'll only have to jump over one of them. Well, yes. But then there is also a Moorwing. Say there's ones you could ask to assist you to fight. Oh, the night guy, perhaps. Yes. Ah. I think I burned my thumb worse than I thought. It's not that bad. When you're a cook, the standards are different. This doesn't even like qualify as a burn. Not really. I remember when it happened. Ah, well, you know, we netted one. Ah, jumped right into him. See, like, this is my idea of a good time, right? A boss that you lose to, that you can just, like, run right and, like, just start the fight again. No friction beyond your own incompetence as a player. Ow. Yeah. What a fun fight. That was a really cool fight. I like that a lot. And we get A beast shard. I love this game giving you fights that challenge you, and then you get, you know, this thing. A beast shard. He doesn't want to sing us a song, but that's okay. Very cool. Very cool fight. And, you know, I'm glad we won because, you know, it's always good to win. But, you know, I'm probably not the only person who feels this way. Like, sometimes you almost wish that when the run back doesn't hurt, that you could keep on losing to the boss, you know? You're like, no, like, let's keep dancing this forever. This was a good time. But yeah, so we've been finding more fleas. And now they're leaving. Wasting to dry caves. Would you join us on this next journey? Of course, we'll have to go along with them. There's absolutely no choice. Wonderful, wonderful. The fleas will be overjoyed to share this next journey with their favorite companion. Let us away. Let us away. That's how people talk. And bugs, too. Ho ho ho, indeed. Says another journey complete, and a new high spot for our rest, upon the doorstep of that mighty citadel, no less. It is fortunate that all your companions survived the trek, Flea Master. The howling rise beside and the tangled wood before it have both claimed the lives of countless bugs. Indeed, a perilous ascent. Maybe it was your company that brought us luck, Miss Hornet. Surely put us fleas at ease to have you in your weapon riding clothes. Before the road steals you away from us again, allow me to offer you a humble gift. One of you little ones found a pale artifact while digging about in the sands. A spiny cold sort of thing. Pale ore? Yes. Oh no. Not a pale ore. We get another spindle for the silk. Yeah, so I imagine... Okay, so maybe you unlock Moorwing. Maybe that's what happens? You unlock Moorwing by going to the Citadel, because otherwise... I don't know. Maybe Moorwing and the fleas moving up are not related, and I just think they are. Well, no, because, yeah, they wouldn't move here with the last judge there because, well, I mean, for a ton of obvious reasons, right? Now, we didn't go to Bellheart. But that is alright. That guy's saying it's too bad that one of his friends wasn't eaten along the way. And Sherma's here. It just makes me so sad. Because what Sherma wants is gonna, like, lead to her destruction. I have such affection for her. Why won't she just go home? Red Maiden, dear sister, at last our great pilgrimage is at its end. Our faith never wavered, and now here awaits our glorious reward, the shining citadel, where all sing as one. I will not tell you to turn back, for I know you will not. But I urge you to at least be cautious. Terrible things lurk within the citadel, little pilgrim. Oh, sister, there is no need for caution and no need for fear. Let us step forward under the guidance of our faith. If anything happens to Sherma, I don't want to play this game anymore. Oh, we probably can't even... Yeah, we're gonna have to go the long way back in. That's fine. I understand. Because that thing falling through, that's like a one-time event. And we can't go up there yet, I don't think, yeah. There's some movement tech that will likely allow me to do it eventually. Likely. Well, I guess we can go check out Bellheart anyway. After all, they might have something in the shop. They might have something on the wishing wall. No, not that way. They do not have anything fancy in the shop, but we will buy one of those so that we don't have to carry so much with us. Nothing new on the wall. Got it. But no, Sherma, like, what a heartbreaking character. Because there's this thing they say to you, not at this one, but like the one before, but the one before the Blasted Steps, where they're just like, you know, if I get to the gate before you, I'll wait for you. Which, like, Sherma's basically devoting their whole life to this trek. And to say something like that and mean it, you know, it's really wonderful. A great bug, you know. A great bug indeed. I'm like, have we already gotten up there? Yes, that was where we saw something glimmering and found the money in a light. I'm like, wait, that's right, these guys. I love these enemy designs. Some of the flyers in this game are pretty annoying, but these specific ones I like a lot. And I don't think there's anything wrong with them. But, you know, it would have been better if I had been, you know, if I had been at full health for that. Anyway, it's not too long to run back. That's not the way in. Because from here we have to go in this way. Well, there was a bench, I thought. Thought there was one like in there, but I guess that was the closest one. In here, if we just move like quick, right, they won't be able to catch us, right? Right, yeah. Because they need to be like receiving the instructions, so. Alright, back to the arena. Now it's time to be honest. I don't remember if I was even weakened whenever we started the last fight. I might have just taken a lot of hits immediately. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow, that was... That do 3? Well, we'll get to try it again. Like, there's definitely something that way, but what's this way? I'm so glad I checked. If I figured that out after any more runbacks than that, I was like, you know, there should probably be one. Oh, it's like a... like a sauna. Unfortunately, that is a very swift run back. My type of thing. Which I might have been slightly more careless than normal there because I was so pleased that it's not going to be difficult to get back there. But not like a lot more, right? I'm not much better than that. Alright, so just whenever they have to build up the attack, and when they do, just make sure it doesn't hit you. Got it. Oh man, steel chair. Alright. And what do we get? The ability to go lefter. Everybody loves going lefter than before. Alright, and this is... Whoops. Okay, so we want to go in there just to see what's there. But it's not going to lead to anywhere new exactly. But the reward for winning this is more enemies, and then... you know, whatever we get. Oh, money, of course. There's nothing here but worthless gold. So I guess you can just go up that way. No, this door. 80 rosaries? A permanent something? Okay. Looks like we have found a new fast travel system for the inside of the Citadel. This place is called Terminus. That means, you know, the place. That's not what it means. Do not accept high injury and unsanctioned deaths. Ventrica travel shall henceforth be denied to all. For Farloom Eternal, a bug who serves must never die. So these are apparently so haphazard that no one's allowed to ride in them anymore. I'm going to keep on doing it anyway. That sign can't stop me because I won't read. You say if we pretend the sign doesn't exist, we can't do anything about it. Exactly. I'm like, what? Like, you can't prove I saw that sign. It's just a sign. I didn't even see it. I assume it's a sign because you were talking about one. Alright, so we haven't gone right here at all. We might as well do that now. I mean, we could also go there to more fully explore, but we're already right here, aren't we? We are. And there's a little sign there. Is it a white lock bearing a surgical symbol? Okay. Well, can I go over? No. Alright, we'll bear that in mind. Alright, internal Citadel something mark. Good news, we have found another bench. Which is actually beyond good news. That's my favorite thing, you know, because if you have a couple of benches, then you know all you have to do is get somewhere alive. And that makes it a lot easier to do. When you have a defined goal where you know all you have to do is get there, and then you can get all your hit points back. Or, at the very least, be able to respawn. Clean. Well. Are they gonna make me do a thing? They are not. Alright, so we unlock that door. Excellent. Or at least roughly good. What's those bugs story? Cogworker, flighted automaton, responsible for repairing and extending the core. Alright, so these are actual robots, I think. Maybe not. Great bugs, you who weep as your kingdom fades, join me upon the stage. Together we shall inflame the passion of Farlow. Alright, well. Now we're talking. Wonderful. Wonderful. Like, there's a lot of stuff here, and this will be a teleport internally Ventrica thing. Yep. Wonderful. And this is like a super good place to end the video, as it is coming upon midnight here. But yeah, awesome. We'll probably keep playing for a little bit more, but I mean, great. You know, we found a bench here and here and here, so, you know, no matter where we are, we're not too far from one. And fast travel in case, you know, we get bored being here and we want to go look at something green, which could happen. But let's see what is lefter. Spikes, can I sit down? No, then I will break it. I was like, can I was gonna feel really bad if it turned out that I could, like, peacefully subdue all of my foes by playing the needle in, but that is not what the case was. Alright, so it looks like that's what's there. Just a room. We need to go up, 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 and away. Looks like that one's new. That is... No. That's the symbol of a pin master, which is to say, no. Someone who theoretically might have the oil to improve my weapon. Alright. And the thing is up there, of course, letting me know that I cannot get the thing. But there it is. So this is a thing where maybe you go up this way and then you can go through a whole different thing there. Fascinating how they use the space, right? But we do see that we're, like, so that central thing is right there. We're seeing a good portion of the Citadel. For 40? To the left, there seems to be more of a... Oh, wow. Ow. Like a small room, so let's go there. Oh, no, it's got a locked door. Let's not go there. It is a silly place. That was this room, and the one above it is impossible. Somebody was talking in there. Very ominous. Speaking of ominous, this is pretty ominous. But you don't have a theme song, so... Oh wow, that was dumb. Well, that's what I get for talking trash about his lack of a theme song, huh? In conclusion, that's really far away. Oh well. I'm not like bummed out about it. It's fine. Whatever. I gotta go to bed, unfortunately, you know. I wish I had more money I had. I know it's not very punk rock. I gotta pay my rent, as the song says. But you know, so it's time for me to go to bed, and I'll work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm glad we picked the game back up. Beating the Last Judge was fun, and beating Moorwing was a blast, and this exploration's been, mainly fine. Mainly fine. Just haven't been grinding on me or anything. Not truly. But anyway, a great time. The game's Silksong, it's good stuff. What are you gonna do? Like, complain that you're not very good at it? I mean, yes, extensively. That's not what the game's about. Anyway. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed. Glad to see you, Liam. Later, Sonic. Later, Froggy. Later, Dominic. And anyway, yeah, I've got work tomorrow, but I'll also be, streaming and such, and perhaps I'll see you in a later stream or video. So see you guys. It looks like our background now is for the Act 2 thing, so you got more bells. It's not like the other thing, but yeah. Yep, see ya. Good night, Liam. Yep, thank you for your congratulations. It's good to see you again. I'm glad that you got to the finale of the game. I'm glad you had the time to play it and that you had a good time with it. Best of luck with your pursuit of the other endings. I'm sure you won't be giving up, but yeah, we'll probably play some tomorrow. Like I said, Hades 2 comes out on like Thursday, and it's unlikely that I'm not going to love it. I'm probably gonna love it like a whole lot. So that'll be taking most of my attention once it's out, I'm sure. But I'll try to keep on playing this. I really do enjoy it. It's just sometimes I let it get under my skin, you know. But I think a lot of challenging games are like that. Anyway, I've already said that I was stopping, so good night.